welcome to another O'Connor angle. This one on my way with my wife Jan. Ben's not with us, unfortunately he's got to go to work, but we've booked another holiday at a holiday venue where it's got a little cabin and we can fish off the cabin jetty. The place we're at is called Cefn Mabli in Wales, and it's got 10 lakes here. I'm told there's fishing all the lakes, but I don't know what size they are in all the lakes. This one, they reckon they range from about £15 to £28, which I'm quite happy to have a go at. We'll see. And yeah, we had a great journey down. It took us about 3.5 hours, something like that. And we got to the cabin, nice reception, everything. Lovely big tackle shop there, really big tackle shop. And they call these lodges pods. It's just enough for 2 people. It's enough for me and my missus. There's a bed in there, kitchen, toilet, shower, and everything. You know, we've got a hot tub as well if we want it. So we'll see how we get on here. The lake I'm on is called Oxbow, and I would put it, I don't know, about 5 acres, something like that, whatever it is. But apparently there's 200 fish in here, so we'll see how we get on with it. Unfortunately, Ben can't be with us, but we did say in previous programmes that we would be visiting these holiday places and we would give a true and fair and unbiased review of it all. We're not getting this for free. This isn't free for us. I've paid for this, and in previous ones we've paid for them. We've not been given it for free. But we'll see how we go, and obviously we'll show you the catches and all that, and we'll see what they've got in here. And then we'll get back to you at the end of it and give an opinion on it all. Speak to you later. Right, this is the lodge. As you can see, it's got a couple of tables and chairs out there. I've got my weighing tripod ready to go. There's all my gear down there, stowed away. And there's the hot tub. I don't know whether me and my missus will get in it, we might. We'll see how we go. There's some chairs there and that, look, that you can sit down. It's great. And that's where my van's parked. Drive in, you've got your own little driveway. You come in here and here we go. This is my rods. Got a couple of rods out for me missus. She fishes as well when it's the warmer weather. And there are rods there. She's got the light rods. I've got the heavy ones there, and that's the jetty. I'm fishing up there in the margin, as you can see, just about there. And when you pan round here, come to the end of the island, that gap there, I'm fishing just where that duck is, just a bit further in. And when you come round there, there's another cove just there on the tip of that, them bushes, and I'm fishing one there. And then when you pan round, keep panning round, keep panning round, there's a bush, and I'm just off of that bush. At the moment I've got boilies on 2 rods, and I've got sweetcom on the other 2 rods. I've been told sweetcom works here, so we're going for that. I've put some particle out, some hemp, and some sweetcom with it, and I'll put some mix some maggots with it as well. So we'll see what it brings us. I've got all that water over there. Right over there. There is another lodge round the corner, but it's not on the lake. And then, as you see, it goes right up there with the island right down the middle. That's the next lodge there. You can see that. And there's another lodge beyond that. So you've got plenty of room, plenty of scope, plenty to do. So I'll let you know how I get on. Bye for now. I've got line in this one. Look at it, look where it's going. getting that back. It's on there, look. It's caught on a tree. Well, I've got another one here, let's hope it stays on. Been losing a few fish. There seems to be a lot of line out here and I'm losing the fish on them, on the line. You see, it don't look like a big one, but it's welcome. There you go. The bob was in half with this one. See how they go on the surface because it can't go down, it's because it's shallow. Better than the last one. Got it on me.
If you follow it.
Giving up a fight, hasn't he? Give up. Yippee! Got away. Lost him.
Oh.
Just got back from a Toby. Set all my rods up. Looks like it's going to pour down with rain. Just finished setting them up. This one went off. Rod was arched in half. Probably got here because it's only shallow. They can't go down, so they stay near the surface. And it gets a bit dodgy then. This one feels like a better fish. We will see. It's pulling back. No, it looks about the same size. We'll see. This one's on sweet corn. Got him. How about that then? We'll get him out and see what he weighs. Right, this one 14 and a half. Most of them have been around about the 14 pound. I think I might have gone to 15, but I've not had one over that. This one's 14. It looks about 14.10, 14.12. Well, it's another one. We'll see how we go. There you go, 14 and a half, 14.10, something like that. They're pretty powerful fish, I will say that, but because the water's only about 3 foot deep, they can't go down, they skim right across and they're pulling your line all the time. But it's beautiful fish, nearly a lever. I'm pleased with catching it. I think we've had about 8 or 9 now, something like that, whatever. Biggest about 15 pound. Let's see if we can get anything bigger, boys.
Don't know what this is. Might be a snipe. He's eating up the bait that I've dropped. There was 2. One's just flown off. They probably got caught in that storm last night. Some of the babies or what? Would be. So he's going to take off.
Right, I thought I'd give you a bit of an update. It's now Monday, we got here sort of Friday afternoon. We've been out every day except today. And I've had 15 fish. Unfortunately, I haven't had one over 15 pound. I think the biggest was 15 pound. They're ranging from about 10 pound to 15, which is a bit disappointing because on their website it states that they put I think it was 200 fish, whatever it was, in this lake in 2020, and they range between 15 and 28 pound. I've had 15 fish and not one of them's been a 20, which you would expect if there's 20s in here. You might catch one. I'm pretty au fait with fishing, so I would have thought I'd have had one by now. But we've still got a long way to go. The rods are out, and I expect I'll catch a few more. But as I say, I'm a bit worried that these fish are not in here. If they are, there can't be many of them. At the moment, I've got the whole lake to myself. The other 2 cabins on the lake, people have gone home. So I've got plenty of water to fish. I'm catching on 2 different boilies, and I'm catching on sweet corn. I'm putting plastic sweet corn on, I'm putting sweet corn and hemp and all that around it. But yeah, a bit disappointed to say the least that I would have thought I'd have had maybe a 20 or two by now, but it's not to be. Having said that, the place is absolutely fantastic. It really is a lovely place. The cabin's lovely. We've got the hot tub. Everything about the place is nice. I spoke to the owner this morning, and he said that these fish are in here, but he was a bit disappointed with this lake because it is the youngest one. It's only been going for a year or two, and he said they did net it, and it was a bit disappointing. Unfortunately, that doesn't reflect on the website. But he did say two other lakes, Osprey and Spring Lake, I think it was, they've been going for 5 or 6 years and they've got a better stamp of fishing. So I'm going to go and have a look at them tomorrow, just have a walk around the lakes and see what the situation is, talk to a few people. And if it is that there is some better fish in there, then I'll definitely come back. But I wouldn't come back on this lake if I don't catch something bigger than £15. All right, we've got until Friday, got a few more days, but I don't feel confident that these fish are going to be in here or they're going to be caught. But we'll see, we'll see. I'll let you know anyway. We'll probably do some more filming later of fish I've caught. You've seen some of the fish I've caught, you've seen the stamp of them. It'll be great to catch a better one, a real good one at about mid-20, something like that. It'd be great. But we'll see. The weather's been up and down. It's rained on and off every day since Saturday. Last night, well, I was watching the Arsenal game on Sunday and it started raining really heavy. And that continued right through the night. We've had a lot of rain here. But maybe that's a good thing for the fishing. It's certainly a good thing for the farmers and gardeners. But yeah, it's been a bit disappointing at the moment. But we'll see. Hopefully we'll catch some better ones later. So. Let's call that one up. He's caught on that one. Hold on to that. Then he's on the side. Yippee, got another one. Right, here we go. Big fish, £11.12. Not what I come for, to be honest. I was hoping I was going to catch some 20s. This is about number 18. We're still into small fish. We've still got a few days, but I feel a bit disappointed with it. But there you go, it's fishing for you. It's good fishing for the people who want to catch these sort of fish, but not for me. Shame because the place is really nice, really lovely place, lovely lodge. Just unfortunate it's this lake anyway is a small fish venue. We're getting back anyway. Storm certainly upset them, didn't it? We had a storm yesterday, folks. Lightning thundered a lot and rain, and the fishing just went dead. And it's just sort of livened up in the last 2 or 3 hours. Another pasty. I'll just get a net. These got to be £40, haven't they?
Yep.
Another one going. Sweet corn, this one. Been out most of the day. Still on it. Got a bit of a tangle there. Yesterday we couldn't catch a bite. We had that storm come and everything went. Didn't catch any fish at all. Today we're getting the bites. Everybody, even in the other lodges, seem to be getting bites. They do fight in here though. I will give them that. They do fight. But they're all much of the same stamp. We've got a common this time. give me a right row. And another one bites the dust. Right, this is the biggest so far, 15-4 common. We just had dinner and off the rod went. We caught a few fish today as opposed to yesterday. Give me a right row this one, but at 15-4, cracking fish, but not what I'm really after, but I'm pleased that I've caught it. Let's say that. Now let's get him back, eh? Right, there we go, ghosty common, £14.6. Thought it might have gone bigger. It looks like the one the guy had up there, but who knows, there might be more in here. But yeah, give me a right row again. They do fight in here, we'll give them that. But yeah, £14.6, that'll do me nicely. Let's get him back. We just got back again and put the rod out, and it looks like I've caught a little pesty. It's only been out there, I don't know, 2 or 3 minutes. So we'll see. I think they're all along that edge over there. Right folks, it's now Wednesday, we're going home on Friday. I've had I think 23 fish now, ranging from about £8 up to 14, I think I had one 15-4, that's the biggest one I've had. The most of them are around 11, 12, 13, 14. If you like that sort of fishing, it's great, and there are people that do. I would thoroughly recommend this place for you if that's the sort of fishing you want to do. It's like a runs water really to me, but it's not for me. I've enjoyed it. I'm here with my wife. It is a holiday, and I've had some fishing, and I've enjoyed it. But would I come back? I probably wouldn't come back on this lake, but I've been told there are bigger fish in some of the other lakes, so I probably would come back on the other lakes. But yeah, if this is the sort of fishing you want, it's a fabulous place. The cabins, the lodges are really good for 2 people, and you're left alone. It really is nice and tidy here. It's just a fantastic place. I just wish the lake I'm on there was more bigger fish in it, but never mind. We'll see. Maybe we'll come back and try one of the other lakes. Tomorrow what I'll do is I'll run through the bait I'm using and I'll show you the rigs that I'm using. They're just basic rigs, but I'll show you the bait I've been using. We'll see how we get on. First one today, I think it's a small one though. There's nothing in here bigger than about £15, I wouldn't have thought. We can't get into them, so the other guys are not. But it's alright if you want that sort of fishing. I know a lot of you do. It's a runs water, come here, you'll enjoy it. got the added adventure of the swans now that are coming round looking for bait, and because it's only 3 foot deep and they can go down to about 4, so I've got to put up with them now. This one's from under the bush. I've had a few fish from under the bush now. It's a shame they're just not that much bigger. I'm just talking to the guy next door. He reckons he's had about a dozen to 14 fish now, and not one of them has been over about 14 pounds. He did have an 18. He said he's had 3 and 4 pounders. So obviously the big fish are not in here, I wouldn't have thought. Got him. Right fellas, it's the last day. I've had 29 fish so far. I've still got most of the day today. It's about 11 o'clock now, Thursday. Going home tomorrow. So I should think I'd have a couple more, maybe 2 or 3, I don't know. But they've all been much the same size. I've not got over 15.4. I've spoke to the guy next door. He's had about 12, 14 fish, and he's not had any of them that are over 15. So you have to deduce from that they're not in here. But having said that, there's people who would want to come and fish for this. You can't fault the place, it's lovely. It's a rental, people would like to do it. But I'm happy with what I've done. I've come here, I've caught, and I'm pleased with it. It's just that I would have liked some bigger fish. But what I'm going to do in a minute is show you how I mixed up my bait and stuff like that. Right, this is my mix, as you can see there. I've got some hemp here, which has got oil in it and all that, so that's going in. Just pour the lot in. Mix it about. I've got some sweet corn here. I usually buy the tins because the big catering tins have got all the juicy. And that juice will go all over the hemp as well. Mix it all up. And I've got maggots. 4 gallon of maggots, so I just thought it might be that they'll have maggots, but there's so many roach in here, small fish don't work. So I've been feeding them, and what I'll do is just put a load in there, like that. pick all the dead ones up and then mix it all up again. There we go, fit for a king. The fish are taking it. What I'm fishing over that is 2 grains of plastic corn. I'll show you the rig in a minute, but that's basically the mix I'm doing. And the other thing I'm using is boilies. Got these boilies. There you go. They're a fruity fish, these ones, 15mm, and I've been catching most of my fish on them. I've been firing a few out around the baits. I've fished 2 rods with these on, and 2 rods with plastic corn on. Obviously my missus is fishing with 2 rods and I'm fishing with 2 rods, so yeah, it's been pretty productive these, so I've stuck with it. I must have done about 2 or 3 kilos, I suppose, while I've been here, but that's all I've got left, is that. So yeah, I'm happy. So we'll see how we go. I'll show you the rigs in a minute. Right, these are the rigs I'm using. This one here, that's my boilie rig, pretty basic, got a bit of shrink tube on the end of it, short hook link, 115mm boilie, does the trick, and that's a size 6 DX curve. So yeah, pretty basic, got a bit of silicone on there to trap the line, trap the hair, does the trick for me, and that's what I've been catching on with the boilies. This one, much the same, this is size 4 DX curve, and 2 grains of plastic corn, and yeah, that's what I've done. Again, got the hair trapped, and this one's a little bit longer. I thought I'd try a longer one, but yeah, it's pretty basic, anybody can do it, but it served me well. I'm on 29 fish now, one more and I've got 30. So yeah, I'm pleased with the way it's all gone. It's just that I'm a bit disappointed with these stamp of fish, but there you go. There's the trusty castaway PVA. Me and Ben always use that. We never cast the bait out without putting boilies on it, or maggots, or whatever, bag of something. It stops a tangle. It serves a purpose. It's probably one of the best PVAs we've ever used. We've been with Castaway for a long time now. Obviously you can use what PVA you want, but this is what we use. Yeah, it's a good PVA, does what it says on the tin, and serves me and Ben well. So we'll continue to use it. Right folks, that's the session over. I've had 38 fish, biggest 15.4. They've ranged from about £8 up to 15.4, which is great for guys. I know there's a lot of guys who'd love to fish for that. The place itself is fantastic. The people here are nice and friendly. It's really clean here. You've got the hot tub if you want it, and the lodges. They're only small lodges, but they're ideal for a couple. Me and my wife loved it. The only downer for me was the fishing. The fish is advertised on their web page as being between 15 and 28, and my biggest was 15.4. I don't think them fish are in here, to be honest. I mean, I've caught a lot of fish. I spoke to the other guys that have caught fish, and no one has had one over 15. But no, tell a lie, the guy had an 18-pound ghostie, and that's it. But he was catching 2-pounders last night. So for you guys, I've done the experience, been here. I love the place to bits. I don't think I'll come back because of the fishing, but we might come back for a long weekend on one of the other lakes, because I can't vouch for the other lakes. I'm on Oxbow Lake, and that's where they say they're up from 15 to 28. Now, there could be bigger fish in some of the other lakes. I know the main lake, which has not got lodges on, has got some fairly big fish in it. But maybe we'll come back for a long weekend and try that. But you know, I definitely wouldn't come back on this one because it's just not me. It's just not for me. But if I was in a match, I'd have loved it. But as I say, friendly place, well kept, tidy, no rubbish around. The people are nice. Everything. It's everything you want. And if you want to have, I class it as a runs water. If you want to come here and have, if you fish day and night, I reckon you'll have upward of 50 or 60 fish during a week. I've had 38 and I didn't fish at night. So you take your chances on it and have a go. But I would recommend it for all of you that like that type of fishing, but it's not for me. So that's it for me for the O'Connor angle. So I'll be seeing you in the next edition of the O'Connor angle. Bye for now.